Thank you very much, Darren. It's a thrill to be with you and the crew. But listen, Don, obviously wanted to wait to Saturday when we have some more time to ask you about
the little treat.
Yeah.
Just a little treat for the fans tonight. Go ahead.
I'll hold off Leafs, Habs, and their prospects till Saturday night. Warm-ups underway. And, Don, 40 years ago, you're a rookie coach with the Boston Bruins, breaking into the big time. There's 6 new coaches in the NHL. So
first year?
It was your first year, 40 years ago?
No, 40 years ago today. Well, I remember I was a minor leaguer. No, I wasn't chopped liver or anything. I was coach of the year in the American Hockey League. I was on. Harry Sinnen offered me a contract was almost the same, cost of living, but Boston Bruins. The Boston Bruins, coaching the Boston Bruins, there was nothing higher in those days. Bobby Orr, Esposito, the whole deal. And I remember the very first time I went out in the Boston Gardens, and there I am standing there, minor leaguer. I look out on the ice, and there's Bobby Orr. I thought it doesn't get any higher than this. I was nervous, I have to tell you.
So is Mike Johnson in Pittsburgh, he looks out Malkin and Crosby is the same? Is he going to be like...
It's not quite the same. I'll tell you why. Bobby Orr was he was in the background. You never saw him every week, and you never, those guys saw their stars every week and everything like that. You only saw Bobby once in a while, and he was tremendous. And there he is. It wasn't quite the same. He was a legend back even in those days, so it wasn't quite the same. But here I am, the Boston Gardens, and I remember I was standing right in amongst the players, not like today. They got us up high. They changed me after a while. It was terrific. We were right in. They were right there. I was in. You could talk to them. It was like you were one of the guys. It was terrific. I don't like it standing up above, you're away from them, but Boston Gardens, it didn't get any better than the Boston Gardens.
One other quick thing, Don. Full moon tonight. You used to walk blue in the moonlight to get your thoughts together, and there was a guy over at Wolf Island used to tell you, if you don't change your way on Hockey Night in Canada, this is 35 years ago. You've been on this 35 years.
Imagine.
And he'd say, change your ways or you're going to be running that lighthouse.
Well, that's true, and it was Brophy's point, and it was. But the one that got me was Dan Kelly. God love him. He's a great guy. They had him come in, and they said, Don, you have to change. You just have to change. You can't go on the way you are. And I said, well, Johnny Carson hasn't changed. And I went from there, and I haven't changed, and I'm not changing now, and that's a little treat for you fellas.
Saturday night, we'll tell you about the Leafs, and we'll talk about Montreal. No captain as they set sail on their little foray, but we have ours. Still the lighthouse with all the waves standing and showing us the way. How's that?